Hello, guys, and welcome to Critical Concept. Here, we will try to understand the practical meaning of the concepts, whatever is not understood in the college level. When we are in the college, we try to understand the theory, and after that, we try to resolve the physical problems mathematically, and but we don't try to understand the things sometimes practically. But here we will try to understand the practical knowledge and what is the practical meaning of the theoretical concepts whatever we read in the college. Today our topic is convection. So what is convection? Let's try to understand. From our basic college we have understood heard that convection is nothing but diffusion plus advection. What is the meaning of that? Let's understand in a practical way. Suppose there is a set of particles, there is a red hot wall is there, and this is the wall, and set of particles are air particles are moving from one. This is, let's take from one position to two. This is, and this is three, and after that this is four, and after that it is going away. So if we consider the particles at point 2, at this particle majorly, what I am saying, just highlighting, this particle is getting heat from the wall via diffusion. Heat is diffusing into this particle because of the temperature difference, nothing more than that. And the material property, what is the material property of the air as well as this material, whatever is the contact resistance, we have heard of the contact resistance. On that basis the particle heat is transferred from the material to the air, and after that slowly from air particle 1, this is the one particle, sorry, let's take particle A. This is particle A, and particle A to particle B, some of the heat is getting diffused, and particle B to C, some of the particle heat is diffused. Again, from after that, when these particles are reaching these points 3, by that time it is getting more heat by diffusion. This is particle A position particle, whereas this is the B position particle, sorry, and this is C position particle. This is whatever heat it is getting by diffusion, and again at point 4 it is getting more heat and it is getting red hot. At that time A particle is getting more heat and it is getting red hot, and after that it is B and C. So again after that the particles are moving away from the entered domain. So here if you observe closely, particle A as well as from whatever heat is getting transferred from in this direction, okay, in this direction it is by diffusion. So heat is transferred from the wall to particle A to to particle B to particle C, from wall to particle A to particle B to particle C, wall to particle A to particle B to particle C. This mechanism is called diffusion, nothing but conduction. Same thing. Conduction and diffusion is the same thing. So this is the part of the convection. Now, when this A to B to C heat transfer is occurring, as a result of that, and also the particles are moving up, at that time, if we observe closely, these particles are moving up. The particles of the next stream or next layer, it is filling the zone of the earlier. Okay, suppose the particle of third layer is moving up to fourth layer. At that time the particle of second layer is filling the position of the particle of third layer. So as a result of that, there is a continuously movement of the heat. Whatever heat is getting transferred from this red hot wall to the particles, this heat is moving away from the entire area continuously, because when this particle from 1 it is coming into 2, again it is cold particle, cold air particle. But again when it is going to the 3, again it is cold air particle, it is getting heated. So continuously in this mechanism, continuously the heat diffusion is occurring, and due to the having the constant temperature gradient, we are getting good amount of temperature gradient always, and as a result of that always heat diffusion is occurring. So this phenomenon is called advection. So advection is nothing but assisting the diffusion. It is the bulk flow of the fluid. This is the bulk flow of the heat. It is taking the heat from through diffusion. So heat transfer is majorly occurring into the wall, from the wall to the air particle through diffusion, and it is getting it is getting away. It is going getting carried away. It is getting carried away via advection. So if you look at this, if you look at this heat transfer from wall to air particle via diffusion, and after that this heat is carried away via advection. So this is nothing but, if we look mathematically, nu is a function of Re and Pr. We have heard every time. So nu takes care of convection, that is HL by K, and on the other hand, diffusion term, that is the Prandtl number. Prandtl number take care of the diffusion term. This is nothing but mu Cp by K. This is majorly the diffusion part, mu Cp by K. And on the other hand, this is the advection part, rho Vd by mu. So rho Vd by mu. Sorry, this will be d by mu. So rho Vd by mu. So this is the part of advection. So advection nothing but assists the diffusion process with higher temperature gradient. If advection doesn't occur at that time, these particles will always stay in contact with the red hot wall. As a result of that, there will not be any heat transfer. After some time it will gain the temperature of this red wall. As a result of that, heat transfer will close after some time. But due to the presence of the advection, the continuous mechanism of the diffusion is going on. Ultimately advection is assisting diffusion, and that termed as convection. The entire process is termed as convection. So if you have understood anything here, please do like the video, subscribe the channel. We will come with some unique concepts in the next videos, something like boundary layer, thermal boundary layer. How does this form? What is the practical meaning of that? We'll try to understand with simple physical phenomena, simple physics, and practical understanding is the most important. If you don't understand the practical way in a practical way, and you just mug up it, it's not good for your knowledge base, I will say. Rather than mugging up it, try to understand what is going on in the background, why it is called so, why is the most important query. And if you try to understand more, please do subscribe our channel, like the video. Thank you very much.